Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 2021 Christmas Decorate With Me video. I'm so excited to get started on the decor, you guys. I'm actually on my lunch break from work, so I got myself together really quick and I'm gonna try to get started. Excuse me. Do you mind? She's hungry, she wants her lunch, I'm about to make her food. But I wanted to pop in and intro this video really quickly. We are gonna start our decor, guys, and I'm probably gonna do this over the course of the next week or so. I'm gonna try to, work on this a little bit every day on my lunch or maybe before work even. So we're gonna see what we get done. Today is day one. As you can see in the back, we did set up the tree last night. Steven was kind enough to bring the tree up and set it up for me. I think I'm gonna tackle the tree today. And maybe I can set up the garland as well. So we'll see how much we get done. First of all, let me go feed this little baby and we will get started. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Romance and I film tons of lifestyle, beauty, vlog content on my channel. So if that is something you're into, consider subscribing and joining my family. Now that that's said, I'm gonna get to work, you guys. I'm so excited. Ready, girl? Okay. Good girl. So last night, Steven and I went down to the basement and got all the decor laid out, plus all the new stuff that I bought. If you guys haven't checked out my Christmas decor haul from this year, I will link it in the description box as well as up on the little time card over here. I actually found some really cute things this year, and I actually am super thankful that I went shopping because as I was taking out like my decor from last year, a lot of it was a little damaged and it was also very silver. Like I definitely underestimated how much silver decor I got, and that's not really the vibe this year. What I'm thinking is actually using most of my older decor in like the kitchen. I might use it to like decorate the coffee bar. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna use most of the new pickups from this year in the living room because like I told you guys, my theme this year is going to be a little bit more rustic, and I want to use a lot of like earthy tones and mattes, blacks, creams, beiges, just to go with the overall finish of the living room. I just realized that a lot of you probably are newer to the channel, so if you're not aware, my boyfriend and I recently just like completely redesigned our living room, so we have much more of a neutral palette to work with, whereas before our living room was very dark and a little bit more outdated. So yeah, this is gonna be our first year decorating our newly renovated space. Let's go ahead and take a look at the decor. Like I said, I want to try to tackle the tree today and just get that out of the way because obviously that's the most time-consuming part. So I'm going to show you guys a bit of the pieces that I have in mind for the tree. Here is pretty much everything that I'm thinking of using in the living room. So for the tree, I think I definitely want to use the little neutral pine cones that I have picked up from IKEA. And I want to go in with the beads. I saw a lot of people on Instagram Reels like decorating their trees this year, and they said that you should always start with the beaded garland. So I think I'll do that and then go in with the ornaments. So here is the tree. I feel like every year I always underestimate just how gorgeous this tree is. It's unique in the sense that it's kind of like a mix of just a traditional tree and a flock tree. So it has a tons of like little icicles over it. It has some chunks of snow. It has some small little red cherries over here. And then it also has a few small pine cones, which I completely forgot that this tree already came with pine cones. So that's a nice little touch, but I did pick up some jumbo ones. If you guys saw my haul, I did get some bigger ones, and I think that's actually gonna look really cool and just give it like just such a cozy, fluffy, dimensional look. The tree collar, by the way, was also a really, really great choice. I love how it looks. It just looks very cozy and clean, and it definitely goes with the rest of the room. So I'm just really happy that I found that tree color. All right, so this should be all the tray stuff that I have. So like I said, I think I'm gonna start with the garland. And I have 2 of these. I'm not sure if they're supposed to, it's my first time working with tree garland, so bear with me. I'm gonna play with this. It is 12 feet long, so I'm hoping it's long enough for this little tree we got here. It's not little, actually, it's like 7 feet, I think. I think it's like a 7.5 foot inch tree. I definitely want to go for like that traditional kind of like draped effect. So I'm gonna start right there. All right, it's definitely a lot harder than it looks. I guess the trickiest part is just making it look like it's just naturally flowing, because you got to kind of play with your branches a little bit. I think if your tree is a little bit more, I guess, thinner than mine is, it might be easier to decorate with beaded garland, but because mine is so full, I have to be careful that it's not like disappearing into the tree. All right, I think that's a good start. So let's go ahead and add the second one. As you can see, the first one actually, it started about halfway here, went pretty good far back over here, and then I just looped it over to the middle, and it stops right about at this stem over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the second one and re-continue from where I stopped and see if I can wrap it to the top. So I think we should be good. All right, guys, it's much later now. I just clocked out of work. Believe it or not, that beaded garland took me forever to figure out. And it was really just like, I couldn't figure out how I wanted it to look. So I think I finally got it down. I also wanted to make sure that I could get like the most height out of it, so I think I did okay. I'm looking at the ornaments, and I think I'm gonna do a fun little mix of these colors, so let me know what you guys think below. But I'm definitely loving these white kind of sparkly ones. I don't want to implement too much gold or silver into this decor, but I don't mind these on the tree because it's just, ooh, it's just the slightest amount of like gold shimmer on top of the white, and I think that's really pretty. I also have a bunch of those like matte white ones. I don't know if you guys can see, hopefully. Maybe if I get out of the way here. Yeah, I just have some matte white ones with print. And then Steven spray painted some of my old ornaments brown for me because I wanted a touch of brown in the tree. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these, but we'll see. And then like you guys saw in the haul, I did pick up some cute little nude sparkly ones, so I think I'm gonna use those as well. And then obviously I have my glamorous little picks. I have my pine cones. The way I like to do my ornaments is like whichever color I have most of, I like to do those first. So I definitely have a lot of white. So I'm gonna spread out the white as much as I can. I know I have some jumbo ornaments too, I just don't know where they are. So I'm gonna see if Steven can go down there and grab them for me. But I'm gonna start with the white and then go from there. So let's do it.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah.
Good morning. It's day 2 of Christmas decorating. I actually got up before work today because I thought I could get more done if I did some before work and then during my lunch break. So I woke up, it's around 7 right now, so I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to, but 7, I'll take it. So yeah, I'm ready to get back into decorating. I'm glad that I'm doing this during the daytime because now I can see how my ornaments are looking. I think I want to add a few more, but I'm not sure, so we'll see. But first, before we do anything, let's make a coffee. Got my coffee. I set up a ring light so you guys could see better because, like I said, it's early in the morning, and the only thing I don't like about winter is the fact that it's so dark and it takes forever for the sun to come out. So we're improvising today, but we are gonna get this done. Okay, so here's the tree currently. You guys can see I added the garland, the picks, the corns, and then for ornaments, I really stuck with white and nude as my theme this year. So I'm really happy that I picked these up because they play well with the little Walmart ornaments that I had picked up as well. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do more to it. I was thinking about adding a few of these just to give it, but I think it'll turn a little too glam for what I want. So I think I'm primarily gonna add just a few more sparkly white ones and then a few matte white ones. I might do that a little bit later, but for now I really like this. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna move on to the rest of the decor. Okay, so my goal with the garland is really to not have everything too close together. I kind of want to space out my lighted pieces this year. So I thought if I put it here, it would just be like all the focus right in the front of the room, and I really want to give the rest of the room some love. So I'm thinking this year my garland, I could either do one of those fun little like draping moments where you start halfway at the arch and then let it drape all the way down here. So it's not necessarily super close to the tree. There'll be some space here and then it'll drape that way. Or option number 2 is to actually drape it over the console area, which I've never had a console area before. And I thought it would be fun to drape it over here. And it also works out because there's a plug right there. So those are my 2 options right now. Alright guys, so this is how it looks on the console, and honestly I think we have a winner. I love this. I love how cute this looks, and I just love a good garland on a console table moment. So you guys know I like to start with my large pieces first. So this is my decorative bowl from Target, and I'm going to pop this right over here, and I'm going to tuck the garland behind it. To fill the bowl, I'm gonna go in with these acorns. I picked up 2 bags from Michael's, and anything that's left over, I'll just pop into the tree. So I'm gonna add maybe 1 more over here. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go in with this little guy from TJ Maxx, and I think I'm gonna pop him. Maybe he can go over here. Let's see. Kind of at an angle. So now we're gonna go in with some trees, and I think I'm gonna grow right here. We are on our merry way. We are on our merry way. Alright guys, it's a few hours later. I just went on my lunch break. I'm about to get back to decorating. I've been brainstorming on the coffee table. I feel like I'm having a hard time with that. I need to figure out if I have this glass bowl that I'm thinking of, because I want to put those extra pine cones in there, but I'm not sure if I still have those glass bowls. So I have to go back down to the basement and see if they're there. You guys, I'm seriously obsessed with this area that we did this morning. I think it looks so stinking cute. I'm gonna go ahead and light the tree as well so I can get into the Christmas spirit, because I feel like I've been dragging this decor out and I need to just get it done. So lighted everything up. Let's go ahead and finish this. Hey guys, it's day 3 of decorating and the living room is pretty much done at this point. So let's do a little tour. All right guys, so when you walk in, the very first thing you're gonna see is this little console area, and again, this is probably my favorite part of the room. I love it, and I just think it is the cutest little coziest thing. I did go ahead and switch out some of the pine cones. I added a few of these fun little frosted ones that I had in the last bag of pine cones, so I added some of those there, and I also had this brand new candle from last year. I don't know if you guys remember from last year's video, but I had this candle that I actually never burned, so I just displayed it right here for some decor, and I think it's really, really cute and adds a fun little touch to the console. I would have liked to have a few little houses to make a little bit of a village. That's okay though, maybe we'll do a little village theme next year, but overall, that is the console area. Then you come over to the seating area and we have our fun little coffee table moment, which you guys saw that I was kind of struggling with last night, but this is pretty much what I came up with. The only thing I wish I had for the centerpiece was some sort of like green decor. Ideally, I would have liked to have like an extra green tree or something, or even like some bottle trees. I feel like I'm missing a little bit of green here. So what I think I'm gonna do is maybe spray paint this tree like a nice dark forest green color to give it that element, or I'll pick up some bottle trees. But yeah, overall love this. And then what I did with this little slab tray, because it's so like smooth on the bottom, it was like sliding around, so I went ahead and added one of those little command strips to the bottom, and I just like hit it with these decorative beads, and now I don't have that problem. I can like push it and it's not going to move around, which is nice. Coming over to this area, I just have this little cute plant stand, which I kind of double as a little end table because it is a little bit taller, and I had this extra small wreath lying around, so I decided to just do a little decorative moment, and I popped the tallest flaming candle here, and this is where I usually sit down and edit, so I think it's going to be really cute to have my cozy little centerpiece right next to me. So then we come over to the front of the room, and here is the gorgeous tree. This is what it's kind of looking like right now. I don't know if I'm gonna go in and add more ornaments, but I did add a few last night. As you guys saw, I added these huge jumbo white ornaments, so you can kind of see some of the detail going through the tree. I just love that there's a little bit of everything in this one. I think it makes it super, super fun. Coming over to the mantle, I kept it simple this year, which is something I haven't done. I usually always have a garland up here. You guys know I like to decorate the mantle, but this year I decided to do something a little bit more simple. So I actually went ahead and popped those pretty ceramic trees from Target on there. I also added that black little base right here. And then I went in with our soft stockings. We got these last year. And what I did to the mantle was just use some command hooks over here. And I kind of placed them up higher. That's a good trick so that your, stocking sits nice and high here and it's not like dragging down, especially if yours is like a thinner fabric like mine is. If I were to place them too low, they're probably going to fold into themselves like that. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted them to shape nicely. So that's what I did. I also went ahead and placed this cute little Noel sign in the middle of the mantle. And I actually am thankful that I had this because we have these little LED remotes in the back there, so I feel like it just hides it. So then on this side, I ended up keeping my candlesticks where they were, and then I just placed our little donut vase over here to give it some more decor. For the left side of the room, I actually moved the olive tree to the dining room, and I went ahead and just moved our little fireplace tool to this side of the room. And then I placed our little Santa right next to it. And I think it just adds a fun little pop here. I do wish I had maybe like some Christmas boxes that I could stack in front of him. I think that would be cute. So I might add a little bit more to this later, but for now I think it works. And then really the last little piece was just the throw. I just went ahead and added it to this seating chair over here. Also, disregard the dining room. It's currently under construction as well. This is probably going to be our next little project. I have lots of decor left. I actually still have a wreath, and then I have, what else do I have? Oh, obviously I have my little bathroom stuff. Like I told you guys, I won't be doing Vlogmas this year, so I really want to make sure to kind of spread out my little Christmas activities, whether I'm going somewhere or if I'm decorating. So I think it'll be fun to just leave this video with the living room because this is obviously the main decorating area. So I'll leave it at that with this, and then in my next vlog, we're going to tackle the little small areas like the bathroom, the coffee bar, entryway, all that stuff. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on what you think about this year's theme. Also, let me know what theme you're going to be doing this year because I love getting different ideas and I love knowing what other people are doing. So yeah, let me know. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.